Okie dokie, we should be live. We should be live right now. For a big, big game. Caitlin Clark's return, lads. Caitlin Clark's return. On ABC, nationally televised game. Big L game. Big L game. That's all I'm going to say. Big L game. Okie dokie. Let's get our sub count up on the screen. Big game here. Big, big game here. And we have got one viewer in here right now. Probably should not have uploaded that last video. That's probably screwing with the old algorithm, but it'll be grand. It'll be grand. But yeah. Big L game coming up. 8 p.m. my time, so it's great. It's great. I can be awake for this. I can be awake. How do they improve interior defense? Get a time machine and don't sign Natasha Howard. And, sorry, get a time machine. Protect Tammy. Play her at the 4. Don't sign Natasha Howard. Have Janelle Salon somewhere there. Give her a little bit of money. Keep the Wanna Bonner, because why not? And then, I don't know. But there's a lot of ways to do it, and every single way for the Fever to fix any problems involves a time machine. And by the way, like, other teams are ruthless. Like, so yeah, we're all right. Oh my god, thank you, Ryan, for $5. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. I look rested. No, I think I just got a haircut. I don't think I'm rested. And also, shout out Ken Swift. Shout out the old Mr. Ken Swift. Shout out Ken Swift. Oh, apparently Indiana are good in three-point defense, I guess. The Fever, in fairness, the Fever have been all right in some things. That reminds me. Predict very high ratings. Oh, they're going to be crazy. Oh, I actually found out what broke on my computer. It was this mouse. There was something wrong with the scroll thing in this mouse, and it just kept clicking in. It was literally this here. There was some weird thing that kept happening when I was scrolling. It would click into some weird spot, and it would freeze my entire computer. So I bought a new mouse, and I used an old mouse, and it started working again, but my wrist started killing me. An old mouse, so I had to buy a newer ergonomic mouse for the wrist. My computer works fine. Yeah, I predict super duper high ratings. Have the Fever announced they're starting 5 yet? I assume Caitlin's starting. I assume she's starting. This is not a good starting five from the Liberty. Well, Kenny Burks. It might be. It's probably as good as I can do. Like, this is not. For the Liberty, this isn't a great starting five. Cool. Caitlin's starting. Caitlin is starting. That's important. I had this really weird feeling Sig Colson was going to start. I don't know why. Yeah, this is a big one. This is a big game. And I'm not nervous for this one. No point being nervous, but like, you think Michaela Timpson's going to play? No. Michaela Timpson might not be in the rotation this year. Why would Bree Turner get played? They're all in the 4-5 rotation. And like, the 4-5 rotation is not something that really affects Michaela Timpson or Dawana Bonner. Is not really affected by the 4-5 rotation. Yeah, I think Bree Turner is going to play today. But like, even the wings are willing to cook Kayla Charles. $12-hour trip. Appreciate that. And good you're not trying to watch. Good you're listening to me instead of trying to watch the game. Because, you know, kind of unsafe to drive. Is the game starting already? No, it is starting in 19 minutes. OKC in 7. Fair enough. Fair enough. You have 19 minutes till tip. But yeah, yesterday was such a crazy day. It was actually a crazy day. Like, yesterday summed up the difference between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers. If what happened to the Wings yesterday happened to the Fever. If it happened to the Fever, you better believe if that happened even early in last year, they still wouldn't shut up about it. Everyone's count. The Pacers haven't been the favorites in a single series amongst the public. According to the public, they're tipped to lose every series. Do I know much of Jusei Jacite? Jacite could be, like, she's like prodigy-esque. Like, she is considered a prodigy. Don't listen to anyone's NBA predictions. Who the hell predicted the Pacers to win? They were 20 and 25, weren't they, or something like that? Will Lee help the wings? I mean, she'll help the wings. It's not like they're good. She's not as good as Louisa, who's gone. And if they sucked with Geisel Soda, they're going to suck with Liaru. Like, Geisel Soda's just better. But yeah. Anyone watching the Spark Lynx game? Oh man, the Lynx are unbelievable. The Lynx lose a game, and everyone counts them out, and all of a sudden, Nafisa Collier comes out with 32, 6 and 6 on 15 shots. Ooh, we're the Minnesota Lynx. We blow a lead and lose a game. And Nafisa Collier gives us 32. Oh, Alana Smith goes down kind of injured. Oh, we're just going to bring in we're going to spawn Maria Klundakova, Maria Vadiva. We're just going to spawn her and she's going to shoot 100% from the field. Oh, Elisa Peely's going to remember how to play basketball. Oh, Carly Samuelson struggling. Kayla McBride struggling. Oh, it doesn't matter because Bridget Carlton doesn't miss. Oh, Courtney Williams is now cooking from everywhere again. Hyden is struggling. Courtney Williams is good. Oh, even Diamond Miller's kind of struggling. They just spawn players. The Wings are going to make so much money off Liaru. I'll say it. They're going to make so much money off Liaru. That's a big reason why she left. Apparently the Chinese national team were like, you have to go somewhere where you're going to get played. Which is Dallas. Which is literally Dallas. And by the way, if the asking price for Liaru, I understand she wouldn't really play that much for the Fever, but if the asking price for Liaru, I mean this when I say this, was a second round pick, I mean a lot of teams should have went for that. A lot of teams should have went for that if that was the asking price for Lee. So what are the other games tonight? So this game is on at 1:30 in the morning. This game's on at 5 p.m. Oh, I can't wait for the Sky. Like, I'm actually kind of looking forward to the Sky game. Lynx was hurt. Like, it's a massacre. It's a massacre. The Minnesota Lynx are, in my opinion, they're as good. They're at least as good as the Liberty. At worst, they are as good as the Liberty. Like, maybe you don't put them as something absolutely. Maybe you don't say the two of them are way better than everything else, but like, in my opinion, the two of them are at least close to being as good. Storm Valkyries, yeah, I am not watching the Storm Valkyries game. Because at the Storm Valkyries game, because I am flying off to Leeds at like 7 o'clock in the morning, I just need 2 days away. I'm still going to be recording videos. The Valkyries, I assume the Storm are going to beat them. Like, the Valkyries, people don't realize the Valkyries suck right now. The Valkyries legitimately suck right now. Today, the Valkyries absolutely suck. But, you don't think Caitlyn is trash? Like, what? I would assume most people don't think that the third best player in the world is bad. And I might have to completely apologize to Alyssa Thomas at the end of this season. Like, by the end of the season, I might have to be out here apologizing to Alyssa Thomas. I can't believe I'm saying that. I don't see whose comments. I don't know. I only see stuff that you guys can see everything on screen that I can see. If you're looking at this on your phone, you most definitely cannot see everything on screen that I see. I watch Sinners. I don't think so. I don't think so. But like I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube videos and I make videos and I work all the time and like all I do is work. All I realistically do is work. Most of what I do is work, play ball. This would be considered stat padding for Fee. She had 20 something points in the first half. All I do is work, play ball, cook, eat, and I'm happy. Happy. Watch a bit of ball. Do I sleep? I sleep. People just think I don't sleep. I sleep about 7-8 hours a day. But yeah, it's you want the points differential. Oh yes, the Commissioner's Cup. Yeah, you do really need the point differential. I forgot about that. You really do need it. Erica Wheeler did it as well, didn't they? Sleep in my grave? Hell no. Hell no. Like I'm doing this for about another 5 years, and then I'm like, I've got this is a young man's game. What I'm doing. Like by the time I will not be making content at the rate that I am right now. Past about 32, 33. 32, 33. I'm done. I'm chilling. I'm going into long form video essays. I'm going into that YouTube automation crap. I'm working behind the scenes. I'm getting like a young creator with energy. I'm getting a young creator with energy, and I'm just gonna mentor the guy. I'm just gonna be a manager and a content strategist for somebody. That's what I'll be doing in a few years. Angel Reese plays like Patrick Ewing when the Monstars took his talent. Jesus. I have to say that she actually reacted really, really well to the me bounce thing. She reacted super, super well to the me bounce. She's there hyping up the me bounce, and it's like, that is the best thing you can do. Like, go with the joke. Go with the joke. Try to turn me bound into something positive. That is the way you're supposed to do it. I have to say, like, she did the right thing with that. Help the WNBA's content. The WNBA, I don't think, wants to have better content. I'm not going to lie. Angel's rebounding has regressed. Barely. But, expect slow anti-Caitlyn style. If they play anti-Caitlyn style, I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip if they do that. Haley deserved way better in Chicago. It was never going to work in Chicago. Like we've seen Haley Van Lith is not good with double bigs, and they gave her double bigs. Like when you look at how good Haley Van Lith, I understand it's garbage time, but if you look at lineups with like bench with like a stretch four, like how good she's looked to Maddie Westbell, just because Maddie Westbell can kind of stretch the floor. When Haley Van Lith has space to attack the basket, she's good. She's a slasher. The problem is you can't slash with two inside bigs, and she's not a setup point guard. The only point guard that had a chance of making Cardoso and Angel work was Slew, and not even she could do that. Not even she could do that. Don't get you started on Paige. Oh man, the wings. I actually, you know what? I kind of feel good for Caitlin Clark getting to the Fever, because as bad as Christy Sides was, as bad as some of the situation with the Fever was, is like, imagine having this season's list. Last season's Nalissa Smith was way better than this year's Nalissa Smith. Like, I don't think Nalissa Smith was good for the Fever. She's so much better last year than she is this year. Was this year. Rookies can't catch a break. I mean, the Wings suck. Like, the Wings got the first pick for a reason. And again, the reason may or may not have been Enrique. Okay, what does Stephanie White actually say about Caitlin in the rotation? Shout out Chloe Peterson.
Discussions like with a minutes restriction versus those shorter stints?
There really weren't discussions. It was just asking questions to our training staff of, do we think that we need a minutes restriction? And they were adamantly, no, I don't think so. She's done the work that she needs to do to make sure that she's ready to go. I think the challenge for us as coaches and for Caitlin is just, how long do we go at one period of time?
Just see what's working. If she's playing well, leave her in. Wait, did Angel actually trademark me bounce? Is she actually going to trademark the word me bounce? There's no way. There is you can trademark the word me bound. Does that mean that I can't say the word me bound anymore? Protect the use. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You can't stop someone saying the word me bound. But, okay, it'll be an interesting one. Just like Pat Riley trademarked three-peat. Yeah, I think he trademarked three-peat in certain ways, wasn't it? I think you can use the word three-peat whenever you want. It's just... What is... Fee Collier had 40-something in the playoffs last year. She had 42. She was, what, 36 now? She had 28 at halftime. 32. She's not going for it. Yeah, she's not going to set her career high. She's not going to have 40. So yeah, an interesting one. How'd I get into women's basketball? Yeah, I just like basketball. And I was making basketball videos, and WNBA videos are getting way more views than NBA videos, so I started focusing on WNBA. It's as simple as that. It doesn't go much deeper than that, and I started watching every single game. Like, I'm wondering what games I haven't watched. I've watched every game, every Sky game, and I've watched every Wings game. I watched this game. I had these three up all on at the same time. I'm trying to think of, like, what percentage of games did I watch. I watched, obviously, the Indiana-Atlanta game, watched this game back. I watched the Valkyries Sparks. I watched the Mystics. I didn't watch the Mystics Sun. I watched the Lynx and Wings. So, since June the 8th, I have watched all bar, like, 2 games. This is DBG. Like, I used to be DBG. I used to be. I watch until I fall over. I mean, you're not that far off, to be honest. You're not that far off. What have we got? 2 minutes to go? And the game should be on right now on the old phone. Because I can't watch it. Take the headphones off, I guess. We can take the headphones off. And I have to watch it on my phone, which is a bit annoying. We might have to bring out the glasses, lads. Another game on ABC right now. Pacers late night. They also got fucked by the refs. They also got screwed by the refs. That is a fact. They got screwed by the refs. But someone just said, someone said, I told you guys a 300k at channel for NBA 2K. This is the infamous DBG. The infamous? Why am I infamous? What have I done for infamy? And also, it's not really a secret. There's a fucking jersey behind me that has the letters DBG on it. And there's 200k flags. Like, it's not any sort, like, it's not some sort of a secret that have other YouTube channels. I mean, Fee had one less points. Fee had one less point in the first half than the Sparks did. "2K community hates me." Do they? Do they? I don't know. Do they? But yeah, it's a games on ABC. Unfortunately, I am Ireland. I'm in Ireland. Did I say I am Ireland? I'm in Ireland. There ain't no ABC here. That's Ty Debo. I did not think there would ever be a mention of Ty Debo. Ty Debo, I don't think was ever going to get mentioned on a WNBA stream. What's my prediction? Fever by 8. Fever by 8. I can only get League Pass on my phone. So like it's working on my phone, but it doesn't work on my PC for some reason. I actually need to turn, it's actually getting a bit chilly. Turn off my fan. Bold prediction. How is it a bold prediction? The Liberty are down Phoebish and John Quell. The Sky by 5. The Sky are playing tomorrow. Get a tablet. Tablets cost money. Why would I get a tablet? What is the need for a tablet? What is the need for a tablet? Like John Quell's probably their best player. John Quell's gone. Use a different browser. I'll try to use Microsoft Edge. I'll try to use it. By the way, Edge works better than Chrome. I don't know why I'm just using Chrome by like default. Yeah. This game will be available on demand on both. On Microsoft Edge even. There's a place where I live, a store sells iPads of 40 to 60. Do you happen to live on the north side of, or in Dublin City? If Caitlin has like 26-7 and they win, it's happy. If Caitlin has 2-2-2 and they win, we're good. We're happy. Stewie greater than 30 free throws. Imagine. Imagine. Housing market must be affordable for a mansion in Dublin. All right, we're going to go. I'm going to show you guys Dublin. So, 1 second. So you can get in Dublin just an end of terrace house. So small little house here. It is about $1.6 million. I'll get more in and around the area of Dublin that I live. Lynx versus Spark 600k peaked at 3 million. Yeah. In and around the area of Dublin that I live. What is it? Square foot to meters. So about 1,600 square feet. This is relatively close to where I live. And it's about $1.3 million. How many bedrooms and bathrooms? This one is 4 bed, 5 baths. My house is 5 beds, 3 bath. 5 bed, 3 bath. And the other house that I bought is 4 bed, 2 bath with a downstairs extension. Be able to afford that? I couldn't afford that. Could I afford that? Probably could, but I'd have to sell this. I don't want to sell this house. Pandemic. Pandemic was a bit... I was one of the biggest gaming creators in the world during the pandemic. Like, only people realize that. Pandemic, when gaming content creators made their most, I was in the top 0.1% of gaming creators in the world. I was in the top like 600 streamers on Twitch at one stage. Price has gone up, yeah. What did I stream? 2K. I used to average about 3,000 concurrents. And I would stream nearly every day on 2K. If there was like a big event, I would have 5,000-6,000. Sold out tonight. Of course it is. It's Caitlin's return. It's Caitlin's return. Look like that DBG guy. I know. I stole his jersey as well. So his play buttons. Like, I was BBALL Daily as well. Like, people don't remember. It was like the basketball scene used to be like Corzemba was always the biggest, and then Jimmy High Roller was the second. Then I was like the up and coming guy. Like, I was 6.1 million, 4.7 million, 2.7 million, 1.1, 1.4, 1.9, 1.1, 900k. Like, these are all like 6, 7, 8 years ago. But like, I was that guy when it came to the basketball. I was one of the original like huge basketball channels back in the day. Didn't I win a 250k? I did not win a 250k tournament. Although, I made a lot of money streaming a 250k tournament. Doing a watch party to like 15,000 concurrents. I made a lot of money streaming it. Didn't quite make 250k, but over the years of streaming 250k, I didn't make 6 figures, but I definitely made 5. What time's the game start? Right now. They're starting the game right now. Iron Circles. I appreciate that. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna question your opinion. All right, we're trying to get to 49.2k by the end of the game as well. If we could do that, that would be insane. All right, game starting right now. Sabrina drives in, gets on Aaliyah, and Sabrina hits a shot to start us off. Good move really good move to start us off by Sabrina. And they're straight into the pick and roll first play. Okay, they've actually guarded the pick and roll pretty well that time. It's a good shot by Caitlin. We live with that. We live with her taking that shot every time. That's a good shot. All right, Sabrina comes off the pick and roll. Stewie's forgot how to shoot, so we don't mind Stewie shooting the ball. Good pass, Caitlin. Okay. Natasha Howard coming on the pick and roll. Good job hitting Lexi. What is Lexi trying to do right there? We live with it. We live with it. We live with it. Kelsey Mitchell pass ratings. It's on ABC, so probably peaks about 2.5 maybe. Peaks at about 2.5. Kelsey, it's a good shot. Like, look, we live with it. We've gotten good, 2 wide open good shots so far. We live with it, lads. We live with it. That's all I'm going to say is we live with it. Good board, Leah. Push the tempo, Caitlin. Push the tempo. There we go. Good job. Is that considered a fast break point? No. But at least that was somewhat a fast move. Is that on Caitlin or Leah? Good cut by Kelsey. That's exactly what we need to start us off. She comes off the pick and roll, plays with her head up. The problem is with Cole's, it's actually Hailey Van Lith is the worst at it that I've seen. She plays with her head down all the time. Like, she can't dribble and see and process scan the floor at the same time. Oh wow! Okay, that's new. That's new. I don't mind them trying to run point guard Stewie. I don't mind them running PG Stewie. But Stewie on Caitlin, do not foul her. Do not foul her. Let her try bully you. Kennedy Burke with the brick. It's good by Niara. It's not good by Aaliyah, but it's good by Niara Sably. Oh, what a pass. All right. That's a bucket. That's 2-2 so far in this game. Already putting up Sig Coulson's averages in 2 minutes. What a pass. Oh my God. She's 3 assists in 3 minutes. Great pass by Sabrina. It's 5-on-4. It's 5-on-4. Aaliyah, trail. Aaliyah has to be open here in the trail. That's not fast enough, Aaliyah. We live with that. It's a good shot by Kelsey Mitchell. We live with Kelsey Mitchell. If she's just bricking shots, she's bricking shots. Really good quality look so far in this game. Really good quality looks. Start to finish. Good quality looks. We live with it. Jesus Christ, Niara's giving us the business. Why did I think the Fever had 8 points? Oh my god, I don't know why I just had it in my head. Oh, there's a turnover. Was that a foul? How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Literally, she throws the pass and Cloud does this to her. And hits her in the body. How does that not a foul? And also, do the Fever not have 8 points? Do the Fever not have 8 points? Oh, Aaliyah missed that shot. Oh my god. I'm blind. My screen's too small. I thought Aaliyah made the turnaround. She airballed the shot. Okay, I thought it went in. They ran fast. I literally thought that went in. They still look 10 times better. Yeah, but they haven't missed. They've hardly missed. They just called a foul on Cloud. She literally just hacked CC. Like, Caitlin literally tried to throw a scoop pass, and it was... She not only body checked her, she slapped her arm and body checked her. But no, turnover, wide open layup for Niara Sabli. Like, that's... It's what to expect at this stage. It's what to expect. Incompetence. Like, it's not like it makes much of a difference. Like, being down 13-6 or 11-6 early in the game makes no difference at all. But, like, it is just embarrassingly bad referees. Sandy Brondolo always out coaching Stephanie White. You're not wrong. And what is Kelsey trying to do there? Oh no, she's already out of the game. Oh no, this isn't good. We're watching Kelsey Mitchell point guard. No! No, not Kelsey point guard. Not Kelsey point guard. What is that? What is that? I need to stop predicting the Fever to win games. I had the Fever losing to the Sky and they won by 30. I need to stop predicting the Fever to win games. We live with Natasha Cloud doing whatever the hell she wants. Oh, Sabrina just swatted Aaliyah? I'm not even blaming, like, they're down 17-8 in the first quarter. We are not out here blaming the refs for a game that's 17-8. Aaliyah Boston's been fantastic this season. Better off without Kelsey Mitchell. I nearly got killed for saying that in the offseason. I said what I would have done is I know the Kelsey Plum's trying to get out of Vegas. I would offer Kelsey Mitchell for Kelsey Plum. You better make this, Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. Good layup. I mean, Aaliyah looks 100 times better with Caitlin than without Caitlin. Like, that's a thing. Okay. We just have to pray Maureen Johannes is a bad game. Why would you hack? Caitlin, sub her back in now. Sub her back in. She's been off 2 minutes. Sub her back in now. Take her in 4, off 2. Off 2, in 4. Off 2, in 4. Off 1, in 3. Don't sub her off for half the game. It's a great shot by Stewie. That's really good defense by Sophie. It's just a great shot by Stewie. Ah, Lexi. Why is Boston the only one in the paint? Because it's 2025. Why would anyone put more than one player in the paint? Okay, we have to hope Maureen Johannes is a stinker. Trade Mitchell for Mabry. Mabry's is inconsistent. Okay, Caitlin's back in. Good. Why do they have a lineup with Caitlin, Kelsey, and Colson on at the same time? What is that lineup? Kelsey! You throw the ball over the rim to put it in. Good defense by Colson. It looked like Izzy Harrison hit that ball. What is she even trying to do? Why am I ever happy? It's 19-10 in the first quarter. The Liberty don't have 2 of their starters. They're You've got Rebecca Gardner on you, Caitlin. Just go to work. Go to work. And 1. That's what we need. And 1. Make a free throw, please. Caitlin's been so bad at the free throw line all season. There we go! Is that the first time she is shot 100% off her first trip from the line this season? Can Caitlin Clark save them? Maybe, because Stewie's carrying here. That's a terrible call. That is perfect defense. That is perfect defense. Kelsey, 3-quarter fronted, forced the pass towards the baseline. Aaliyah came in. Caitlin Clark jumped so that the pass couldn't go straight to Stewie. That is... Okay, there's a locker code, lads. There's a locker code. We've got a locker code. We got My Team Liberty Fever. We got a locker code right now. Let's go, Colson. So we got the locker code in 2K. We got the locker code, so we're going to type in the locker code. Kelsey seems like she's washed up. She's not washed. It's just the system's not currently working for her. Okay, lads, we're typing in the locker code. We're typing in the code that just came up. Typing in the code. Good job by Sid Colson. Shout out Steph White. Knows more about sport basketball than me by keeping her in the game. Back in this. All right, we are currently logging in. We're currently logging in. So, if you guys don't know, it was the code that came up on screen right now. We're typing in the code. Okay, let's see what there is. Anyone know what that 2K code is? And if you guys don't know, it's for a game that I used to make my a living off. I actually still do make a living. It pays my salary. All the money I make from this goes into my savings and my company account. My salary is paid from 2K stuff. So we got my team. Dash Liberty. Dash Fever. Don't be a damn deluxe pack. Don't be a deluxe pack. I've received the My Team pack. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Oh, lads, it is the worst locker code in history. It is either... So I either get a Coach Caitlin Clark card that I already have, or a Coach Breanna Steward card. I can either get one of them to Coach, and I already have the Caitlin Clark Coach card, so let me get Breanna Steward Coach card. That is the worst locker code ever. Oh my god. Frey Coulson's going to miss that layup. Oh, you better believe I thought she was going to do that. We all did. We can be honest here. We all thought she was going to miss that layup. That was a terrible locker code. That was shocking. But Lexi's top of 10 driving layups. I mean, maybe. Maybe. I forgot that I'm watching this game on my phone. Good take by Marine Johannes. Okay, Dantas drives in. And Dantas, what is Dantas trying to do there? Okay, Coulson. Caitlin from the logo! Caitlin Clark from 30. Let's go. Let's go. It's a damn fever versus everyone right now. A damn fever versus everyone. Marine Johannes. For fuck's sake, Johannes. We needed Marine Johannes to have a stinker. Oh my god! Marine Johannes is full coverage. She's open again! She's open again! Go get her! Go get her! Sophie, give her the ball. Give her the ball. Give her the ball. Give her the ball. Oh my god! 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 What the hell? Five of 6 from the field, 14 points in 7 minutes. They had to blitz the screen. There's no way she shot that. Oh my god. We live with her shooting a heat check, I guess. Don't foul. We live with her taking a heat check, I mean. Bad pass, bad pass, bad pass. We live with it. We live with it. We live with it. Oh my god. Stephanie White probably giving out to her. Why did you take the fourth one? I've just made 3. That is ridiculous. Like, that is up there. I can't. I just can't believe it. She is 14-2-2 in the first quarter. She's going to make some highlights. Like, this is crazy. Is the offense different or Caitlin Clark took over? Caitlin's just taking over. She's just taking over. Like, this is ridiculous. I'm in shock. There's 1,100 people in here. I think we're all there's not many words to describe what we just saw. Like, I think it's really hard to describe what we just saw. Like, she had scored 9 points in like 34 seconds. Oh my god. This is silly. This is silly. Like, I've never seen anything like this before. Like, I'll show it at the next timeout, but this is stupid. Tash Cloud has already fouled Caitlin about 3 times in that play. We live with the fade. We live with the one-leg fade. Good defense, Caitlin. Good job staying in bounds. Get Caitlin on a curl going downhill because Tash Cloud is going to... she's going to overplay these. Good job setting a screen. Caitlin, reverse the ball, please. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is that Kelsey or Natasha? This is a big game. Let's go, Lexi! Let's go. How does she draw so many? Is Caitlin Clark off the ball? Yep. 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 That's all I'm going to say. Yep, that is not an offensive foul. Oh, she clocked her in the face, actually. Was that not Natasha Howard for the last travel, or was it Kelsey? No, she's back on the ball. Runner off the double. Oh, Kennedy Burke's on her. You can get it to Coulson. Reverse, reverse, reverse. That's not the shot. Coulson, stop. Go with that. Oh, Natasha. That was actually a really good play right there. Good reversal. I would have rather seen the Natasha Howard post up. We live with Niara shooting the 3-ball. Big board, Caitlin. Good pass. Go get it back. Like... Unbelievable shot by Sabrina Ionescu. Oh no, Natasha Howard's dribbling the ball up the floor. Gets it to Caitlin, who drives in, hits Natasha Howard, and misses. Dantas with the board. Like, it is scary how good the Indiana Fever's offense is with Caitlin Clark. That's the first open three I think Caitlin shot in about 2 years. Big board again. Look to your right. Get hit Coulson. Like, what does Fever have? 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 17 points. Fucking hell. She's 17 points in 9 minutes. Okay, Caitlin's off the floor. Yes, Lexi. No, Lexi. There we go. Second time basket. That's fine. That's fine. She asked for a sub. Hell yes, she did. It's her first game back. Oh, great cut. And what, Kelsey? Come on. Run, 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 run. Caitlin's looking there. Yeah, get her a break. Get her as much of a break as you can. Play her 25 minutes today. Play her 25. Like, Coulson's even running. Like... Oh my god. You play at 1 speed and it's go. Sprint. Sprint. That's all you have to do, lads, is sprint. Great defense, Sophie. That's really bad defense by... Oh, Sid Coulson got stuck on the yard, is what it is. Don't know what caused that to happen. How much faster this team's... That's a good shot by Kelsey. I don't care if she missed. It's a good shot. You got her, Kelsey. You cannot not run back on defense. I don't care if you miss. You cannot not. That is the 3rd time in the game we've given up a bucket because you haven't ran back on defense. I don't like that horn. I don't like how Kelsey Mitchell runs off that horn set. How many fast break points did the Fever have? The Fever have more fast break points in the first quarter and a half today than they had in, yeah. Like, that's kind of crazy. Like... That's actually crazy. They have more fast break points than they have in the 4-game Stephanie White coach without CC. Okay, 1 for 2. We live with that. We're up. I get it. The Fever have done bad things. I would rather this version of the Fever than 33-all in a grinded out half against Atlanta. I would rather give up the occasional layup and have a fun game of basketball to watch. That's a defensive foul by Lexi. She's late on that. Breanna with 11. Caitlin with 17. What's up with Boston? Yeah, Leah's really struggled today. I thought Leah was going to destroy Niara, and Niara's been good. Like, Niara has got 8 here. Niara's killing Leah. She is getting the better of Aaliyah Boston on the inside. I'll say that. Like, Niara Sabli is definitely getting the better of Aaliyah Boston here on the inside. But, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. It happens. Sabrina's obviously doing her thing. Even Stewie's doing well. Like, Stewie, Niara, Sabrina have all been good today. And even Marine Johannes has been good, and the Fever are up. And that's all that matters. The Fever are up. Kelsey's not played well. Kelsey's gotten 3 backdoor cuts and 2 backdoor cuts and a layup. Lexi's hit a free throw and a layup. And she missed. She got rim stuffed on a layup. Natasha Howard's been non-existent. Aaliyah Boston's not been good. I thought Colson's been good. I thought Colson's been pretty good when she played. Dantas, I mean, got an offensive board. But, realistically, I don't predict Caitlin to get 35. I don't predict her to get 35. She could. I don't predict Caitlin to get 35. Why not? I think they're going to take the ball out of her hands. I think the difference is that, like, with Caitlin and Paige, is they weren't worried about, they weren't necessarily trying to take, they were trying to deny Caitlin the ball, but they weren't trying to take it out of her hands. So when Paige got the ball, she was just being guarded in single coverage. But, whereas Caitlin's going to get blitzed on every single screen for the rest of this game. Or at worst case scenario, Stewie's going to switch onto that off the screen. If she has 40 and 10, she might get back into the MVP conversation. Like, I literally said in my video earlier, I was like, oh, people worry about the MVP. I was like, there's no point talking about the MVP. And Fee's Collier's win the MVP. If she pulls up 40 and 10, I mean, Fee did just have 32, 8, and 6. So. But, like, does she lead the league in score? Is she leading the league in scoring if she has 40? Caitlin's played 4 games and averaging 19. So for her to get up, no, she needs 45 to get above Fee. She needs a bit more than 45. Rest of the team, 18 points. Caitlin Clark, 17. She's also played really good defense here, in fairness to her. How? When did Stewie... What? That is one of the worst calls I think I've ever seen. Sophie Cunningham just grabbed the ball. Oh, it is. It's the right call on Caitlin. Yeah, it is. Hate to say it, but it's a foul. Good call. That's not a foul. You can't just hit someone with the ball and go up with it. No, that's all ball, is it? That looks all ball. Stewie whistles back. Oh my God, what's the score? You guys can see it on screen. Stewie whistle. Oh, we got you got. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Like even Stewie. What a pass, Caitlin, to Lexi for 3! Good cut by Stewie. What a pass. Good block. How? Going out. Caitlin lost 20 foot. Oh my god. That looked obvious. That looked obvious. I love how they've already just announced the assist of the game before it's even like they've announced the assist of the game. Doesn't matter that the game has another quarter and a half to go. The Fever have 12 fast break points. The Indiana Fever had 11 fast break points combined in the 4 games Stephanie White coached. Oh, it's a flagrant foul. What are you talking about? It's very clearly a Fever ball. No, there's not a foul there, is there? Wait, did Caitlin get teed up? Oh, Caitlin just got teed up. Is that tag 1 of the season? No, that's clean. It's very clearly the Fever ball, though. Like, they gave the ball to the Liberty. That does not re-hit Sophie Cunningham's arm. It's very clearly the Fever's ball. It's a Fever ball. Caitlin got tossed. No. 1. She undercut. That's clean. It's clean. Like, unfortunately, people run. That is so... It's clean. Wait, how? How did they lose the challenge? How did the Indiana Fever lose the challenge? And they lost the challenge and Caitlin got teed up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, there's nothing there. Like, they're not even subtle about it. They're genuinely not even subtle about it. Every close game the Liberty play is decided by the referees. You can't challenge it either because they called it BS there in the last play. Not great. Maybe when the Fever go downtown, they'll be allowed to play. Yeah. Like, every close game the Liberty's played this year has had, like, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing how bad the refereeing is. Slow down and frustrate Caitlin Clark. Yeah. Ruin the game of basketball. Like, I'm starting to believe all the conspiracies that the WNBA... Okay, they actually... Please tell me they called that foul. Of course she got shaken up. She got hit in the head. Oh, come on! How? You can't just elbow someone in the head! Boom. Like, the Fever aren't even trying to play defense anymore. They're not even trying to play defense because they know it's going to be a foul if they look at them. That's a foul! Great shot, but that's a foul! Like... Lexi for three! Come on! That's what we need. Okay, let's go. Are they on the line yet? 22, 3 and 4 at halftime. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Oh, this is stupid. This is just stupid. This is just stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Meep, meep. Oh, yeah. Ah, Lexi, you gotta make layups. You gotta make layups, Lexi. You gotta start making layups. AB's not a real center. Aaliyah's been alright. On the offensive end, she's been alright. Caitlin very well could get ejected here. That's not a foul! That's not a foul! Maybe it was a foul. I don't know. Caitlin Clark's better shooting from 33 feet than Angel is from 2. I mean, Angel's better from 2 feet than Dejanay is. Kelsey, what are you doing? Knock these down, I guess? Caitlin has 25 points in the first half. And the liberty of the greatest whistle ever. Yep. I might consider subbing Caitlin out for this minute. Seeing what happens. Natasha Howard hit a free throw. That's all that matters. Caitlin and Fee. I mean, Fee didn't do much in the second half. We've only got 290 likes. We can get to 300 here before halftime, can't we? We can get to 300 before halftime. It only takes 2 seconds. We are throwing a party. Natasha Howard just went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. All right, good defense by Kelsey there on Stewie. Aaliyah, help down and leave the corner. Good switching. Great defense by Caitlin. That's fantastic defense by Caitlin Clark. What a pass. Oh my god. Can Kelsey just hit a shot, please? Hack by Caitlin Clark, not called. We'll live with that. Can Aaliyah get a rebound, please? Can Aaliyah just get a rebound? Like, that would be great. That would be great. Can Aaliyah just get a rebound? That would be... No. There we go. She got on the offensive end. Oh, yeah. Natasha, this is your game. You can post up Izzy Harrison. Great footwork. Boom. Let's go. That's what we need. That is exactly what Natasha Howard can do. When things aren't going well, when bad things happen, when you get the ball in the post, go at them. Good switch. Aaliyah, drop down. Aaliyah, leave Izzy Harrison, please. That's way too late. Oh, Aaliyah! For God's sake, Aaliyah! Do something! Oh, a good half. A really, really good half there from the Indiana Fever. A really good half. I'm not even going to say a really good half from the Indiana Fever. A really, really good half from Caitlin Clark. And that also includes maybe the worst half I've seen Leah Boston play this year. It includes, like, the Indiana Fever. Aaliyah has had her worst half. Kelsey has had her worst half of the year. The two of them have been absolutely shocking. Like, the two of them have been Absolutely shocking. But Caitlin Clark has, 25 points in the first half. If her teammates could make shots, she would have 10 assists. She keeps finding Kelsey Mitchell wide open, who can't hit. Sid Colson actually played really well. Sid Colson legitimately played well. Like, I'm not joking when I say it. They went on a little bit of a run at times when Sid Colson was on the floor, because she started running. Sid Colson's actually playing pretty well. I'm surprised about that. Sid Colson is playing pretty damn well, which is a shock considering how poor Sid Colson had been coming into the year. Like, she had not been great this year. I thought Sid Colson played well. Dantas barely played, but was a plus 12. I don't think much of it was her other than her offensive rebound. I think Natasha Howard was all right. I think Natasha Howard genuinely was all right in that game. She ended up... Thank you for the membership, Michael. Thank you. Natasha Howard, I think, did a good job. She did a good job. Lexi's hitting her threes, but she's missing her layups. She's 1 of 4 from 2, and, like, a lot of those are layups. She threw one off the underside of the rim, caught an offensive board, and put it in. Like... But Aaliyah Boston, I don't even know how to describe how badly Aaliyah Boston's playing in this first half. At the end of the day, look, it could be a big thing. But for the Liberty, Kennedy Burke is just being a nuisance. Stewie has got the Stewie whistle. Like, it's weird how many free throws they've shot, but a lot of them have been phantom fouls. Like, a lot of them have been phantom fouls, the calls, and, like, Caitlin is getting hacked. Thank you both so much. Thank you both for $25. 25 so far for Caitlin. Yeah. She's doing it. I'll talk a bit more about Caitlin, but she's doing it on 93% true shooting. But Johannes was okay. Rebecca Gardner was all right. But Natasha Cloud is just hacking the crap out of Caitlin and only has 2 fouls. It took Natasha Cloud clocking Kate, like, I'm not going to say she meant to elbow her in the face, but it took her swinging across and hitting Caitlin Clark with her elbow in the face for her to get a common foul called on her. For her to get a common foul called on her, she need to hit Caitlin in the face. But, like, they've still given up 17 to Sabrina Ionescu. Ironically, the only defender that seems to be doing anything on Sabrina is Caitlin, who's been, outside of when Stewie's cooked her a few times, been one of their better defenders. But I don't know what's wrong. Like, I don't really know what is wrong with Aaliyah Boston. I don't know what's wrong with Aaliyah on the rebounding end. Because the reason why the Indiana Fever are not way up, is because they've given up 1, 4, 5, 7. They've given up 7 offensive boards. And I want to see what the second chance points are. Second chance points. They're not doing badly in points off turnovers. Like, they've only given up 6. You live with that. Fast break points is pretty good. The Liberty were up 11 early on in the game when Caitlin was off the floor, and Caitlin just came in and went nuclear. But at the end of the day, the rebounding has been... The rebounding is the reason why the Fever aren't up. They just keep volleyball... Like, Aaliyah just keeps volleyball spiking the ball out. However, what Caitlin Clark is doing is stupid. Like, she is tired. She is exhausted. But what she is doing is... I mean this when I say this. I said that Paige Bueckers' first half against... what's their names? I said the Paige Bueckers' first half against... Can't remember who it was. Sorry, not Storm. The Mercury was the best half I'd seen from, like, a young guard in the last 2 years. This is the best first half I've seen. So, like, this is literally just Caitlin starting off the game. Comes off, hits Kelsey Mitchell on a cut. Caitlin hits Aaliyah full court. She gets a rebound and just throws full court. Like, no one's expecting anything to happen. Aaliyah gets wide open. There was another pass she hit Aaliyah that looked like Aaliyah scored the layup that she airballed it. Caitlin Clark is a 19-10. She's just been subbed off, subs back on, goes and cooks towards the basket. Sophie Cunningham gets a steal and scores. It's 19-15. 21-15, Caitlin Clark pulls from the logo. And... if you guys didn't see, she pulled from the logo. Maureen Johannes hit a 3 in her face the next possession. So Maureen Johannes hits a 3. She comes down and pulls from the logo again to make it 21-24. And And then Maureen Johannes kind of half switches off. Danta sets a screen and she just pulls from the logo again and goes 3 in a row. And this is 3 possessions in a row, by the way. 3 possessions in a row. And then she's cooking Stewie. Like, Stewie is just laughing. Breanna Steward, after that, if you guys zoomed in on their faces, Stewie is just laughing at Caitlin Clark. She's just laughing at what's going on. Like, ball goes to Caitlin, hits another deep 3 to make it a 6-point game. They're up whatever it is at halftime. She has 3 assists. I know potential assist isn't a stat, but she is literally feeding people for layups. She fed Sophie Cunningham for a layup when she got undercut by Kennedy Burke. She got undercut, but then she got swatted. In fairness, she did get swatted after the undercut. And then, after that, she... the WNBA record is 9. Caitlin is 6. You never know. She could go and break it. I don't know if she will. But if she doesn't, who cares? She just put up 25 points and a half. Like, it's at the stage where Stewie is literally just there. She's laughing. Like, 5 threes and a half. You've got the WNBA themselves. And by the way, the WNBA are now starting to hype up Caitlin. Even Nike are talking about it. That's how crazy this is. Even Nike are talking about it. This was her 5th 3 and a half. And it zooms in after this on Stewie. She's shit-talking Stewie. And Stewie's there just laughing about it. Stewie is like, nah. This is like... Like, even Stewie could not believe what is happening. Even Stewie could not believe what is happening. Like, she's just there, like... Breanna Stewart is one of the 10 greatest players of all time. She is she's a 3-time champion. She's a 2-time MVP. Or is she a 3-time MVP? I think she's a 2-time MVP, 3-time champion. She is literally like... And then immediately, Caitlin's just talking shit to Stewie, and Stewie's just laughing. Like, there's nothing that she can do. There's nothing that she can do. There's nothing anyone can do to stop her. It is just a pity that even without John Quell, and by the way, the Fever are only 5 points off the most in a half by a team. Almost all off Caitlin Clark. They were only 6 points off the most in a half for a team. And they did that with Kelsey Mitchell stinking it up, Aaliyah Boston stinking it up, Natasha Howard not playing great, and Lexi Hull not making layups. Like, can we just talk about how absurd that is? Outside of Caitlin Clark, almost nothing is going right. Outside of Caitlin Clark. But they're still up in this game despite playing no defense. They're not playing defense. They're not rebounding. No one's shooting well other than Caitlin Clark. But yet they're still up because Caitlin Clark is playing like the best offensive player the game has ever seen. And not only that, the amount of open shots Caitlin Clark is generating at the Fever just aren't hitting. Even if Caitlin Clark goes cold, if the open shots she is generating by her gravity and her passing, if her teammates just start hitting open shots, it does not really matter what the Liberty do, the Fever are winning this game. All they have to do is somebody not named Caitlin Clark or Lexi Hull needs to do, just hit open shots. That's all they need to do. That's all they need to do. Is just hit open shots. Like, AB will be fine. I agree. Like, saying AB's not been good today. Like, it is one of the crazy... That's the best half Caitlin Clark has played in her career. And, like, if Kelsey could hit open shots, and if Lexi could make a layup, and if Aaliyah was making shots, and by the way, there are literally games when... I said this. I also said the Fever should have tried to get Ariel Atkins for Kelsey Mitchell. But while getting Ariel Atkins for Kelsey Mitchell, being able to work around some sort of a trade to get off Katie Lou's money. Because the Mystics have so much cap space. Give them Katie Lou, offload them Katie Lou's money. You've got a better player in Atkins. Like, that's just my opinion anyway. Seeing some intimidated people here. An ominous... The crowd erupted. Like... But yeah, the ominous crowd. That's all I'm gonna say. What was the That was the tweet. Every time the Fever scored. Like, this is... The Fever are too short. It's not a height issue. It's not like Stewie's taller than Leah Boston. It's not like Niara Sabali's that good. It's not like Kennedy Burke is taller than Natasha Howard. They just can't rebound. Like, Niara Sabali is about the same height as Aaliyah. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Like, it's not like... They should be fine. They should be fine. There's no reason that they aren't. Should have kept Temi. I agree with that. I've been on they should have kept Temi train from the day they got rid of Temi. Like, I'm like, they should have kept Temi. There's no question about that. There's absolutely no question about that. There's no reason for them to have not kept Temi. Like, that might be the dumbest thing they did in the offseason. Like, you're acting like Temi's contract. Temi's not making less money than Bree Turner. So you're acting like Temi's contract wouldn't have freed up a 12th roster spot. And it wouldn't have allowed them to bring in any wing they wanted to. Temi could run the floor. Yeah, Temi has 8 points in this game. The refs... Oh, man. The WNBA refs are there to ruin the game of basketball. They're there to ruin the game of basketball. Nothing more. Sorry to hear my troubles in Minnesota. What do you mean my troubles in Minnesota? What do you mean my troubles in Minnesota? What happened to me in Minnesota? I had a few threats. I had a few people threatening me. But, like, nothing happened. Nothing was ever going to happen. But I did make sure to walk around in a crowd of people, go to an Irish bar, and then immediately leave the Irish bar and go back to my hotel. But, like, it was obviously baseless. Oh, sorry, shit. The Minnesota thing. Oh, wow. Sorry, I thought you was... Sorry to hear my trip. I was very confused when people were like, about me in Minnesota. I was like, man, I went to Minnesota like a year ago and nothing happened. Threats, yeah, like if you don't think that, if you don't think that there's people, Like, there's nut jobs online, but yeah, I know about I know about the politics thing. I didn't know where it was. Like, oh, that's incredibly sad. Yeah, I mean this when I say this. There are places you can go online where you can just talk about all this nonsense and conspiracy theories. I don't give a fuck about the political state of the United States of America as an Irishman. There are places you can find people like that. It is just, for me, it's a sad thing that people have lost their lives. And that's, at the end of the day, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, like, that should be the main keep the main thing the main thing. That should be the main thing. Oh, of course, Caitlin gets a wide open three and misses it to start the half. It's a good move by Cloud. Thank you so much, Kevin. Release the Clarkin. I think I might be saying that. I think I might actually take that phrase. Thank you so much for $25. But that is one of the best phrases I've heard. What the hell is that, Aaliyah? Why? Why does Aaliyah forget how to freaking play basketball when Caitlin starts dominating? Like, what is that? That's barely defense. What's wrong with Aaliyah today? Ever since the South Carolina people start putting her top 3 in MVP race, she's been terrible. Get back on defense, Caitlin. Get back on defense. It's still 4-on-4. Wasn't Caitlin's fault because somebody else didn't go up on offense. Her matchup didn't go up, but still. What is this offense? What is this offense coming out of halftime? Give the ball to Lexi. Shoot the ball, Lexi. What was that, Lexi? Like, they're coming out in the half like basketball offensive foul. There we go. Kelsey Mitchell's been shocking. 0 of 6 from 3. 3 of 11 from the field. She has 18 less points than Caitlin Clark and has taken 3 more shots. Or 3 less shots. Kelsey! Oh my god. What is wrong with Kelsey Mitchell? Like, after she won Player of the Week. Like, she's genuinely... It looks like the Monstars took their talent. Took her talents. The Monstars took her damn talent. That's all I gotta say. This has been shocking. What was that? What type of short roll was that from Aaliyah? Great defense, Caitlin. Going out. Great defense, Caitlin. Like, Aaliyah's got to look at Caitlin. Why is Aaliyah not looking at Caitlin? Great defense by CC. Why is Aaliyah not looking at Caitlin? Just because Sophie or Sid Colson didn't give you the ball. Look at Caitlin. If you're not scoring well, it's fine. Be the facilitator. Good seal. Meep, meep. And one. Come on. Steph, slow down. I can't keep up. You better make this free throw, Kelsey. She missed a freaking free throw, didn't she? For God's sake, Kelsey! What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Kelsey? Sophie's in after 3 minutes for Natasha Howard. Good switching. Oh, come on! Why is Stewie allowed clock her in the face? Good defense, Caitlin. Let's go. Run, run, run. Run. Good pass. Lexi for 3. Automatic. Let's go. If you think Michaela Timpson is the answer right now against the Liberty, you are very mistaken. Not against this team. There's a time and place for KK Timpson. This isn't it. Let's go. Let's go, Caitlin. Look up. Lexi attack. Into Aaliyah. That is offense. Come on. That's what we need. This has been a fun game of basketball. This has been a fun game of basketball. Oh my God, like. This is what we need. Run, and good things happen. Run and good things happen. Run and good things happen. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. They may or may not win this game, but run and good things happen. That's what you have to do, is just run. Is the ball fake on a shot? What do you mean ball fake on a shot? Shot more threes than any other game. She's also 2 points off her season high. She's 60% from 3. Some Paige fan is going to go, if she ends up breaking 40, it's like, well, it took her more 3-pointers to do that. I'm like, yeah, threes are worth more than twos. Caitlin has shot in this half. She shot twice. Or she shot once? She shot a 3 in the first possession. She shot a 3 in the first possession. 6-5, 20. If she somehow gets a 30-point triple-double in the win, like... Team needs to step up. Lexi stepped up. Lexi's the only one who stepped up. 0 of 8 from Colson, Dantas, and Kelsey. Fucking hell. Not been a good game for Aaliyah Boston. Not been a good game for her. But again, look, Aaliyah's got enough, like she's got enough, she's played enough games. She's played enough good games that, like, it's fine if she loses this one. And by the way, Sophie Cunningham is way better than Natasha Howard. Like, you start Aaliyah, you start Kelsey, and you start Cunningham at the 4. You start Lexi Hull, and you start Dewana Bonner would have made a big difference today, yeah. Maybe if you don't start Sophie Cunningham, you start Dewana Bonner. Like, Natasha Howard, I don't think she's even been bad today. She just is what she is. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Aaliyah. Oh yeah, Aaliyah, that's what we need. Oh, let's go, Caitlin. Keep attacking downhill. That's a foul. Let's go. Like, she literally needs to be knocked on her ass for it to be a foul. Yeah, she's just getting hacked. It's about damn time, Kelsey. It's about damn time. Good shot. Why isn't Yara Sably out here chucking threes? Run! Run, lads, run! Meep, meep. Could have been an and one. 27 points for Caitlin Clark halfway through the third. Oh. Like, it is. Okay, let's go. Let's run. Let's run. Whatever we do, do not slow down. Caitlin comes from 30. Oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. This is a joke. 17-0. She has 30. She has 30 points on 16, 36 and 7 halfway through the third quarter. Like, if she somehow comes out with a 40-point triple-double. This is like, this is the best Caitlyn's played since LSU. LSU in college. Oh my God. Fever need to give the ball to Caitlyn and get the F out of her way. I mean, that was my opinion coming into the game. Give the ball to Caitlyn. Get her the effing ball and let her make the decisions. That is how they need to play. She's 7 of 11 for 3. She has 30 on 16 shots. She's taken 1 free throw. She's 30 on 16. Like, this is crazy. Like, she might break the all-time three-point record in the game. How many times has she been fouled in this possession? And there we go. It's about time. Like, oh my God. Like, Natasha Cloud's in foul trouble. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. They're up 13 points against the Liberty. She has 32, 6, and 7. We are halfway through the third quarter. We are halfway through the third quarter. Like, Natasha Cloud is just going around hacking. She has as many fouls as points. I told you guys, the Linsanity run is over for Natasha Cloud. Her Linsanity run is done. And now she's on the bench. Now she's on the bench. Keep it double digits going into the fourth and we're good. Double digits into the fourth. That's all we need. What the hell is that, Kelsey? You're trying to shoot a one-leg, weak hand skyhook. Great shot by Stewie. Great shot, Stewie. Colson! Let's go, Sid! Let's go, Sid! When the ball doesn't hit Kelsey Mitchell's hands, their offense isn't that bad. Fever ball. Come on, Sophie! That's big defense. That's huge. That's huge. Kelsey never passes. No. Let's go, Dantas! Come on! Oh my god. This is a team that did not shoot the 3 ball when Caitlin Clark didn't play. Fantastic shot by Sabrina. It happens. It happens. Let's not choke away this lead. Coulson sprinting the floor. What am I watching? Don't ISO. Don't ISO. Don't ISO. Do not give the ball to Kelsey here. Oh, Maureen Johannes is on it. Get out of her way. Dantas, we don't need that screen. It's Maureen Johannes. Don't shoot the step back. You had a layup. You're 1 of 7. Thank you, Stewie, for dropping the ball out of bounds. You're 1 of 7. Why are you shooting a step back? You had a layup. Kennedy Burke cannot guard you. Lexi! Why is Lexi better from 3 than open layups? I've never seen a player like that in my life. And Stewie's guarding Caitlin. Crazy shot. Big board, Dantas, you've got to hit her. Sophie, that's your shot. We live with that miss. We live with that. It's an open shot. We live with it. Get a double-digit lead in the 4th. And just, you win this game by just outscoring them. Ah, Dantas. It's fine. It's fine. That's so bad by Lexi. Oh, it's so bad by Lexi. That's so bad. They had a chance to make it. Am I right in saying they had a chance to make it a 16-point game? They had a layup to make a 16-point game and Lexi blew it. Lexi blew a layup to make it a 16-point game and then it's 8. It's a good shot by Sabrina. I don't know what the hell happened in that inbound play. She blew the open layup to make it an 8. Was to make it an 18-point game? No, it was 16 because they made 2 threes. Why am I watching Sid Cole's nice? That was a good job. Like, that is... Lexi has missed 3 wide open layups in this game. Like, no one's anywhere near her. Like, Lexi Hall genuinely cannot make layups. Like, Lexi Hall's missed 3 open layups off Caitlin passes. Like, no one anywhere near, just open layups. Great defense, Lexi. Oh, man, this is rigged. This is rigged. This is rigged. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is rigged. This is rigged. She didn't go near her. She didn't go near her. Let's go, Saab. Let's go. You can't challenge it. They lost the challenge because there was a hack. Like, that's a foul. Knock these down, Caitlin. No, that's her right quad, is it? Is that her right quad? Like, they haven't shot that many free throws, but I'm not joking when I say it is. They should have shot less. She missed the first. What? What a pass. Shoot the fucking ball, Lexi! There's 2 seconds to go on the shot clock. What are you doing? Why are you not shooting the ball? You literally had... You can hear everyone shouting 3, 2, and you just scared to shoot because you missed a layup. Shoot the ball. Worst game of Lexi's career? No, she's 3 of 4 from 3. I'm not going to say that. The worst game up there with the worst of Aaliyah's career. Natasha Howard's a non-factor, I will say. Like, Sophie Cunningham is plus 21. If Caitlin's hit those free throws... How many times Caitlin's missed 2 free throws? That might be the first time she's gone over 2 in her career, in her WNBA career. Caitlin's top in all categories for the Fever. Yeah, she's 3 boards, 3 assists away from a 30-point triple-double. And it's plus 8 in the game. In fairness, they were hitting shots when she wasn't on. I still cannot believe Lexi missed that layup to go up 16. John Quell, you play who you play. Like you're like anyone saying, oh, the Liberty would win with John Quell. Yeah, of course they would. But the Fever would be up 25 points if Aaliyah Boston showed up. They'd be up 25 points if Kelsey Mitchell showed up. Like there's no DeWanna Bonner, and I understand Phoebish is better than DeWanna Bonner, but they play a similar role. Caitlin ends at 40. No, she missed both the free throws. Her legs are shot. Am I right in saying she's one of 3 from 3 in the third quarter? Like her legs are gone. Like the adrenaline's kind of going. But like all it needs, if one of Kelsey, do the Fever start with the ball? I think they do, don't they? If Caitlin goes 1 of 3. Like, what did Caitlin have? She had 20, so she had 7 points in that quarter. She ends up with 39 points. If she ends up with the same in that quarter, she ends up with 39. She plays 7 minutes in this quarter, so she plays 32 minutes. Or she plays 8 minutes in this quarter, plays 32. She's off for 2. We live with that. We probably play her the whole quarter, honestly. You probably play her the whole quarter. You just use your timeouts. Use your timeouts to get her a rest. Don't take her off the floor. Where are the likes? Oh, I mean, we could definitely get the 600 by the next quarter, couldn't we? We got 1,500 people in here. We could definitely get the 600. They only have 2. Okay, so you can use... They have 2 and a reset. I'd call 1 with about 4 to go. I'd call 1 with about 4 because they're going to call at least 1 timeout just for a rest. The Fever are having a good game. The Fever have been alright. They've been alright. Like, Lexi's been okay. Aaliyah was much better in the third than she was in the first half. Kelsey was also better in the third than she was in the first half, so. You just need to keep this lead. Keep this lead at about 8 with 3 or 4 to go and they'll win. Like, that's just a horrendous rebounding by Aaliyah Boston here. Crazy pass by Maureen Johannes to Breanna. Good defense, Coulson. Why would you hack? Why would you hack with only a couple of seconds to go on the clock? What was the point? She's on the 3-point line. There's only a couple of seconds to go on the shot clock. Why would you foul? That was Howard. Oh, then it was Natasha Howard who just didn't rebound the ball. Good deep. They're going to lose this game. They're going to lose this game. They're going to lose this game. I just have a really bad feeling. They're going to lose this game. It was a Natasha Howard foul. Boston's not on the floor. Wait, how is Caitlin Clark leading in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks in her first game back from injury? If Caitlin gets one steal, she's tied. She is leading the team in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Good job rebounding the ball, Howard. Like, they're literally putting Stewie on Caitlin. Stewie can... Kate, you gotta hit her on the curl, Coulson! Everyone get out of her way. Get out of her way. Good blitz. Somebody move! Stop staring at her! Oh my God! Why are they staring at her? Why are they staring at her? Oh my God. Like the other 4 players just stare. They're going to lose this game. Get Leah back on the floor. Or at least let Caitlin play point guard. Why are we running the same set over and over again? We literally re-brought a switch back. Oh, you gotta do something, Howard. Make the layup, Howard! Make the layup! They've lost this. They've lost. Just sub Caitlin off. Get her rest. Make her right for Tuesday. Whether she plays or not, this game's over. They've lost. They've lost. We've got this Stephanie White motion offense. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit from Stephanie White. Oh. What run? Oh my God. When did they go up 16? Went up 16. What, 3 minutes to go in the quarter? They've lost. Like, there's no point. Like... Stephanie White, just stop coaching. Jen, I don't mean by quit. Sit on the sideline. Go play some games on your phone. Honestly. Just go play. Build up your My Team if you want to play 2K. Practice your Duolingo, so you might be able to do to learn a new language. Get a book. Read a book on the sideline. Just stop trying to coach basketball. Because this team is so much better when you don't coach. When you don't try to do anything. When you just let them do it. Play some Candy Crush. Work up your levels. Go on some Duolingo. Because clearly, all you're doing is making this team worse. This game is Caitlin Clark doing what she did. Online chess, go get your ELO up. Go get your ELO up, honestly. Take your $1 million, go get your ELO up on the sideline, take your huge payday to get fired at the end of this year, go take some D1 college job and stink it up like you did at Vanderbilt. Take your huge payoff when you get fired from that team and retire in luxury. Like, thank you for letting Caitlin Clark take the ball up the floor. Thank you. Sophie, cut! Sophie, you had a layup. You had a layup. And Caitlin has to shoot from the logo. Good board, Sophie. Caitlin, you're going to be open off this. Colson for 3. Say Colson, let's go, you legend. You absolute legend, Sydney Colson. Send a double, hard double. Caitlin's dropped in. We live with Rebecca Gardner shooting the 3-ball or whoever that is. Grab the rebound. That's Breanna. Oh. Natasha Howard minus 15. Oh, that's a flagrant. That's a flagrant. How did the refs? No, that's a flagrant. That's a flagrant. You don't go for the eyes like that. Flagrant 1 even with no intent. You can't hit someone in the eye like that. Let's go, Marine! No, Kelsey. Kelsey Mitchell, make a layup! On the floor. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right. Oh, my God. Wait, she's on the free throw line. How is that free throws? How is that? Is there team? Are they in team fouls already? There's no way that's free throws. There's no way. It is what it is, but still. They had a layup to go up 9. A layup. Just like they had layups to go up 16. They can't make layups. Good job, Aaliyah. Good. Take her inside. Niara can't guard you. Someone has to be open. Aaliyah. Sophie's there in the corner. No, Kelsey. No, stop going tween. Make a layup, Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey. Thank you. New Yorker in the bonus, are they? Oh, then this game's over. Good defense, Caitlin. Let's go, Caitlin! That's huge defense. I don't care about the long 2. The ball went in. The ball went in. That's all I care about at this stage with Kelsey. I don't care. Foot on the line. The ball went in. How the hell did we just give up 3 points? Oh no, it was a 2. It was 2. us when did we give up 2 points? When did we give up 2 points off the sideline? What happened? What happened there? What happened there? Turnover in the inbound. Great job showing us the turnover in the inbound. ABC, great job showing us. I mean, Caitlin hasn't been great down the stretch. I'll give her that. She's not been great down the stretch. I'm so negative. Are we watching the same game of basketball? Are we watching? This team has been unable to put anyone away for 2 years. The only team the Fever have beaten by double digits in the last 2 years is the Sky. In 2 years. By the way, they have had so many 16, 18, 20-point leads. And they've beaten one team by double digits in 2 years, and it was the Sky. Big finish by AB. Caitlin Clark's out. I'm not kidding. The Sky are the only team the Fever have beaten. Sorry, I think they might have won a game by 11 points last year. I know for a fact they're the only team the Fever have beaten by more than 15. Is the Sky. In 2 years. They have not once pushed on against any other team other than the Sky when they get a lead. Good defense, Kelsey. Tough shot by Cloud. Big board, Sophie. Let's go. This has been really good. This has been good defense here. Been really good defense right here. Kelsey Mitchell on the curl. Go to the basket, please. Okay, we live with that. It's a good shot. Big shot, Kelsey. Come on. Caitlin back in. I think you give her another minute rest. Like, she struggled with those last couple of possessions. Get her a bit of a break. She's tired, like. So get her a bit of burn. Get her for the last 4, maybe. Because they've just gone on a 5-0 run without her, so I'd keep her out for 1. Cece's back in. This is a big one. This has been a good game. It's been a real good game. She's 7 of 13, so she's 1 of 4 in this half. Which still isn't that bad a percentage of shooting a half from 3. Like, it's not like she doesn't have 32 points at 18 shots. The 2 free throw misses was a weird one. That was a weird one. Like, she's shooting like 80% or something on the year from free throws, if I'm not mistaken. Like, free throws. Why is free throws attempted made not here? But she's not shooting a good percentage from the line this year. It's her first game back. She's tired. You just want her to pull it through, whether that be on the defensive end, whether that be taking care of the ball. Like, at this stage, it's just... New York has 20 more free throws. What? 3, 22, 24, and the Fever have 2, 4, 6, 8, 13, 15. It's like 7 more. Howard's minus 15. Natasha Howard has been awful. Has been absolutely awful. Have the Liberty actually shot more free throws in every single game this year, even though they're the highest three-point shooting team in the league? Oh, yeah, look. They need to win this game just because they were so poor down the stretch. They've been so poor down the stretch this year. They need to win this. They need to win this. Like, just for themselves, like, you cannot be the Dallas Wings. You cannot be the Wings. You've got to win this. Caitlin Clark's only +2. Yeah, because she was on the floor during the weird run. Still on the bench. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. She's exhausted. She's absolutely exhausted. I'm okay with giving her another minute. Why are they full court pressing up 8? Aaliyah's on Stewie. That's not the switch we wanted. Double down, Aaliyah. Double down. Double down. Big board. That's a foul. Has to be a foul. No. Kelsey on the ball. Thank you for passing it. Good pass. Inbound. Let's go. Oh, I'd sub Caitlin in for the inbound here. Caitlin's coughing. Water went down the wrong way. She was laughing after it. Water went down the wrong way. It happens. Okay, Aaliyah off the handoff to Kelsey Mitchell, who pulls back and shoots the 3. It's about damn time, Kelsey. Thank you for being clutch. Thank you for being clutch. You can be garbage through 3 quarters, but you're always clutch. You're almost always clutch. Maybe not in the playoffs when you went to D-Lo for advice, but you're almost always clutch. Colson's been great today, by the way. Like, you got to give credit where credit's due. Colson's been great. Great defense, Aaliyah. Aaliyah's done a really good job on Stewie. Aaliyah's done a good job on Stewie, and so has Sophie. It was just the Natasha Howard minutes that Stewie went off. Like, I actually have to say, Sid Colson has been really, really good today. Sophie Cunningham, exceptional. Kelsey Mitchell, clutch. Aaliyah's been really good in the second half. Go get that board, Aaliyah. Really? Not a foul? You're up 11 with 3:45 to go. Do you just run it out? Team isn't gassed because Caitlin carried first half. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong with that one, like. Like, the Liberty can score 11 points in 4 minutes. Like, this is the exact situation that the Wings were in yesterday. It is literally against a similar level team. Or who was the Wings against? Was the Aces without... no, this Liberty team's way better than that Aces team. I don't mean... Can they hold... 705 likes. Can we get to 800 by the end of the halftime? We got 1,600 people in here. Can we do that? What are they looking for? Oh, did Kelsey really put her foot on the line? Did Kelsey really put her foot on the line? Did she actually put her foot on the line? If the referees stop the game and this is a 3, fire them. She's not even close. She's not even close. It's not even close. Oh my God. It is about that much behind the line. Why do they have to review that? Why do they keep looking at it? It's not close. It's not close. Probably is a foul. Is it? It probably was. Like, all of the Fever's momentum gone because of a 3-minute long. I'm bringing Caitlin on, even if you don't want to give her the ball. Even if you don't want to give Caitlin the ball. Ball don't effing lie. I'm putting Caitlin on just to get the ball past the halfway line. Like, they're going to have to send a double. Other people are going to be free. And with Caitlin on the floor, they get to 97 points. They get to 97, they win the game. Yeah, Caitlin's in. Her gravity they should not lose the game with her gravity as long as she has the ball in her hands. Just run the slow pick and roll with Leah Boston. Make them switch that. And now Kelsey, come off the handoff. Good. Aaliyah's got to be there for the pick and roll. Aaliyah's got to come up for the pick and roll. That's a bad miss, Caitlin. Let's go, Aaliyah. Let's go. Huge. Huge. I don't care. They don't need to get to 100. 97 wins them this game. Like, that was an almost incredible shot there by Caitlin. Just make one. Give us one. Just give us one. One and we're good. Get to 97 and it's game. By the way, that was almost a crazy shot. That would have been a crazy make for Caitlin had she made it. Like, that was an insane play. It was just a miss. I mean, Stewie slapped her arm. Caitlin has absolutely no legs at all. But it's like, it's just about legs don't make you layups. That's good, decent defense by Caitlin. I'm not going to say good defense, it's decent. She funneled her into Aaliyah. More so bad offense by Stewie. Or say not by Stewie, by Breanna. Great pass, Caitlin. Thank you for making a layup, Lexi. There's no way they come back. There's no way they come back here. Offensive foul. Did Lexi Hall just get called for a foul for getting elbowed in the face? Did Lexi just get called for a foul for getting elbowed in the face? That's a new one. That's a new one. That's genuinely a new one. That is a new one. That is an absolute new one. That is a new one. I'm like, again, look, there's 2:37 to go. They get to 97. They're going to win the game. She missed. Let's go. Come on! WNBA took down someone else's stream. What were they showing? Let's go, Caitlin. You know what? You can look to your right. Look to your right. Look to your right. Good, actually. Really good job bringing it back out. Take some clock. Eat into some clock. Get the switch on to Kennedy Burke. Good job. Good job. Great job by Caitlin Clark. What a possession by Caitlin Clark. Oh, my God. What a play by Caitlin Clark. And by the way, Caitlin Clark is now officially leading the Fever in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Caitlin Clark is officially leading the Fever in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. Yep, no one has more than one. No one has more than one. Like, that is as good a possession as you can run. My legs aren't there. I'm tired. I'm not hitting some shots. Let me just go and draw in 5 defenders and hit a wide open Kelsey Mitchell in the corner. Oh, sorry. Aaliyah's now leading a rebound. Sorry. Sorry, she's leading in points, assists, steals, and blocks, and second in rebounds. You're right, Aaliyah's now leading the rebounding. There was a stage she needs 1 assist. I don't care if she gets 10 assists or 9 assists. Who cares? She could have a 32-point double-double. The refs can't steal the game. The refs can't steal the game. Fever 33 threes. Good. Good. Do that every game. Shoot that every game. The Linsanity run is over. Oh, of course they call a rebounding foul on freaking Stewie. Of course they call him Stewie. Thank you, Jimmy, for the $10. Thank you, Jimmy, for the $10. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Let's go. Stewie has 14 free throws. This is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? It's getting a bit ridiculous now, isn't it? Oh. She's had a couple of shots to tie her career high. To Sophie for 3! Come on! Caitlin is exhausted. She is exhausted, lads. She is exhausted. I know, I've seen these refs do crazy things. More people saw Aegis commercial because of Caitlin. You're not wrong there, to be honest. Not wrong there. Eating on camera. I've been live for what? 4 hours? What a win. What a win. What a win. It's Fever basketball. That is what I like to call Fever basketball. It's Fever versus everybody, as Ken Swift would say. Shout out to him. And go look at his Twitter if you want to buy this t-shirt. Fever versus everybody. That was Fever basketball. And if you agree that that was Fever basketball, subscribe. We are trying to get to 49.2 thousand subscribers by the end of the day. And lads, on the video, if we could get 1,000 likes, that'd be insane. But also, on the stream, we're only 190 off. We got 2,000 people in here. If we get to 1,000 likes, that'd be absolutely incredible. Lads, the Indiana Fever. That is Fever basketball. at its finest. Fever ball at its finest. As a team, by the way, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The least turnovers the Fever have had in a game as a team since Caitlin Clark got hurt. Thank you, Tom, for the $10. Really appreciate that. The least turnovers they have had. Which means, as we've always said, individual player turnovers don't mean as much as people think. The Indiana Fever have come out and dominated. I'll talk a little bit about Caitlin Clark at the end. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll talk about Caitlin Clark. I'll spend half of this video talking about Caitlin Clark. Natasha Cloud's Linsanity run is over. As I said, her player of the week, the player of the week curse, we saw it happen to Kelsey Mitchell as well till the end of that game where she was so clutch. But her Linsanity runs over. I got a DM from somebody going, Natasha Cloud's great. Why are you talking about her Linsanity run? I'm like, was there a Linsanity run? I was like, she can play defense. Not a great offensive player. Forget the referees. The referees. This was apparently a foul. This was apparently a foul on Lexi Hull. And there were so many of them throughout the game. Breanna Steward shot 14 free throws. Stewie shot 14. Half of them phantom fouls. There are so many phantom fouls. But Maureen Johannes, I actually thought, came in off the bench and did a bit of work. Natasha Cloud was terrible. I thought Sabrina was really good. Sabrina actually had the most points in that game, which is a crazy thing. Well, to be fair, she had 17 in the first half. I thought Sabrina was really good. I thought Stewie was okay. I thought she was all right. I thought Niara started off really well, but really struggled in the second half. But the Indiana Fever just put up 102 points on the Liberty. The best offense in the WNBA is not the Lynx. It is not it is not like whoever's putting up the most points. It's not the Aces, none of these. The best offense in the WNBA is Caitlin effing Clark. Thank you, Bose, for the $10. Only 7 in the second, but she needs to get back in game condition. Yeah. Caitlin was dead. She was exhausted. She was absolutely exhausted. And still, I understand she had 25 in the first half. She had 0 in the fourth quarter. Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank you so much for $102, Ken. Oh my God, I've got to losing track of things. But yeah. So Kelsey Mitchell was plus 21. Aaliyah was plus 10. They went on a run in the fourth quarter without Caitlin Clark, and a big reason for that. If I'm going to criticize her when things are bad, I'm going to praise her when things are good. Because Sid Colson did exactly what she was meant to do. She did exactly what she was meant to do. And what she did was push the pace, play aggressive defense, and run. Other than the 3 minutes where Stephanie White just said, you know what? We're winning this game by running and pushing the floor and playing a motion offense and hitting threes. We're going to just start running the motion offense. The pass screen away or pass screen through, and we're going to run a motion offense that doesn't work. Like at this stage, Steph White, stop trying to run a motion offense with this team. The team is not smart enough. I'm not going to use smart enough. Their play styles don't work for a motion offense. Their natural play styles don't work for a motion offense. They don't. But Sophie Cunningham, I thought the job she did on Stewie was exceptional. Look, bad game for Natasha Howard. Real bad game for Natasha Howard. It happens. It happens. Like, players will have good games. Players will have bad games. It is what it is. Natasha Howard, I felt like, had a very, very bad game. But look, she's won us games. She's won the Indiana Fever games. Lexi Hull is the funniest player I have ever watched. As in, she is like so good at shooting when she's open. She's so bad at layups. Like there's no other way to describe it. Like she just can't score layups. And for someone who is so good at shooting the three ball, you would assume layups would be a given. And by the way, she made a clutch, tough layup down the stretch. She made a really clutch, tough layup. She got a me-bound as well. Yeah. She got a me-bound. But Aaliyah Boston, really good second half. 10 and 11. Terrible first half. 10, 11, and 6. Really, really good second half. I said it like in my halftime breakdown. I was like, Aaliyah. I was like, they were like, oh, Aaliyah sucks. I'm like, no, you give Aaliyah grace. You give Aaliyah Boston grace. You give Aaliyah Boston more grace than you give than you should give anyone else. Like, she is like that level of player that you just have to assume things are going to start going well. Because at the end of the day, Aaliyah Boston is good enough that you just put trust in her. You put trust even on the bad days that she'll figure it out. And she figured it out today. Kelsey Mitchell, one of the clutchest games I've seen in a long time. One of the clutchest teams. One of the clutchest games. She was so damn clutch. She was so clutch. Like, she hit a lot of the big shots down the stretch. Kelsey Mitchell stunk it up through 3 quarters. Just absolutely stunk it up through 3 quarters. And, like, she just came in down the stretch and made great plays. Caitlin Clark was dead. She was absolutely dead. She played 32, and at the pace she was playing at, she didn't have it in her. She didn't have it in her. Like, second half, I think she turned it over only 3 times. She had less turnovers. Ironically, she had more assists in the second half than the first half. She had a better assist-to-turnover ratio, but she wasn't as good in the second half. I'm going to be honest. She was one of 5 from 3. But at the end of the day, like, she has, again, set a record. Nobody has ever accomplished this stat line in the WNBA before. And this was her first game back. And it shut up all of the noise. For people saying Caitlin needs to reduce her turnovers, like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, you do not understand how few live ball turnovers Caitlin Clark commits. Most of her turnovers are dead ball. Most of her turnovers are dead ball turnovers. Or she gets fouled. I would, like, if she was committing... I was worried about the turnovers last year. I was really worried about last year's turnovers when she was committing live ball turnovers, where she was getting stripped in the backcourt. She was committing a lot of live ball turnovers. But, like, points off turnovers? Both teams had a lot of points off turnovers there. I'd be more concerned of her live ball turnovers than dead ball, to be honest. But Caitlin, in the first half, played the best half I've seen from a WNBA player all year. She dominated. They couldn't do anything. They could not live with her. Yes, she slowed down the second half. I'm going to be honest. She slowed down in the second half. But it's to be expected. It's to be expected when you just take over. And by the way, when Caitlin was off the floor, they stopped trying to slow it down. There was a spell where they nearly let the Liberty back into the game. Thank you, Eric, for the $2. She's the best player in the W. I think it's going to be tough. It's tough to overtake Nafisa Collier. Fee did also put up 32 today. But, like, it is unbelievable. The Liberty are missing 2 starters. I mean, the Fever were also missing Dewana Bonner. And it was Caitlin's first game back. And also, they were missing 2 of their starters, but, like, they still had 4 starters. They still had Tash Cloud. They still had Sabrina Ionescu. They still had Breanna Steward. And they still had their greatest player, the referee. They still had some of the weirdest calls I've ever seen in my life go for them. Like, Fever got momentum. It was a 3-point game, and the Fever went on an 8-0 run. And they literally stopped the game for 3 minutes to review a 3-point call where Kelsey Mitchell was that much outside the 3. This was a dominant win for the Indiana Fever. Absolutely dominant. And... lads, we're going to talk right here. We're going to talk right here about the offense. The offense. I'm going to stay on for a little bit. We got to talk about the offense. Thank you, Vic, for the $10. Keep up the fun watch parties. I appreciate that. It's a lot more fun when the Fever win now. I'm not losing my damn mind. It's a lot more fun then. But we're going to have to talk about the offense that the Fever run. Because... the Indiana Fever when Caitlin Clark when they play to the style of Caitlin Clark, they are unbelievable. They just beat the Liberty by 14 while the Liberty were plus 14 on the free throw line. Thank you so much for the $10, Mellow Yellow. CC had having adrenaline, done with their bit of adrenaline after a bit. Like, yeah, like the adrenaline was going to go. It is what it is. But the Indiana Fever, if you just want to look at how this team plays, they go and they have come off a game where they scored 58 points. They scored 42 more points today than they did against the Dream. They have gone from 58 points. And by the way, if you look at this right here, if you look at how this Indiana Fever team play with Caitlin Clark, I'm not joking when I say this. Like, the Indiana Fever, without Caitlin Clark, they shot 3, 4, 5, 10, 13. Actually, they did shoot a lot of threes. 13, 17, 22, 26. I mean, actually, they shoot a lot. They did shoot a lot. I have to say, they shot a lot of threes. But, like, this is a team that had not been shooting threes on the year. They hadn't been. And they come out against the Liberty. And even though they were cold, they were going to make them eventually. Like, Kelsey Mitchell's going to start making threes eventually. Sophie Cunningham is 1 for 2 from 3. Lexi Hull, 3 for 4 from 3. Man, Lexi Hull, like, is averaging... She's pushing her average over 10 points a game after that game. She's averaging double digits for the year. Like, that is, like, legit. That is legit. And, like, the problem is that, like, a Caitlin Clark offense, Natasha Howard can't really be in it. And it's just such a bad fit. And I actually, like, I mean this when I say this. I don't think Natasha Howard's a bad player. I don't know if there can be a worse fit for Caitlin Clark. They just set a team. Wait, they hit 17 threes. 3, 4, 5, 6. 13, 14. Oh, they're only 2 off the all-time record. They almost broke the all-time record for for threes. They were 2 off the all-time record. And when the team runs, when the team plays aggressive, when the team shoots the 3 ball, they are legit. This Indiana Fever team is can be the most fun team to watch in basketball. Like, they were fun to watch even when Caitlin was on the bench because Coulson pushed the pace. Coulson with 6 assists. This is what Sid Coulson can do when she doesn't walk the ball up the floor. Sid Coulson has it in her. She has it in her to be an aggressive player, to be a proper backup to Caitlin. She has it in her, and she just proved it there. So I'm not going to accept her walking the ball up the floor. I'm not going to accept her slowing the game down, trying to walk the ball, trying to play like she's, I think it's 1990. I'm going to dump it into the bigs. Because there is one dump it in big, and it's her. Aaliyah Boston, out of the face-up, is so good. Like, Aaliyah off handoffs, of DHOs out of the short roll off the face-up, is legitimately the best. She is the best at what she does. For me, there are 3 centers that are so far ahead of the rest. And they all do different things. Well, to be fair, 2 of them kind of do the same thing. And Aaliyah is somewhere between 2 and 3. So John Quell, I think we're all going to be in agreement. When John Quell's healthy, John Quell's the best center in the W. I think we're all okay with that. But, like, and then it's between Aaliyah and Alana Smith for number 2. Because Alana Smith is the best shot blocker in the league. She shoots 40% from 3. She spaces the floor. She's a good passer, good screener. But Aaliyah's IQ is higher than any other bigs in the entire WNBA. It is. And when you've got Aaliyah Boston, you can have an absolutely devastating offense. Look, and I mean this, I'm looking at the wrong game right here. If the Indiana Fever can go and pull this off, and if Sid Coulson can do what she did today, Sid Coulson is probably thinking to herself, damn, I'm not guaranteed a spot on this team. If I don't pick this up, they're going to re-sign Ari. If I don't pick this up, Ari McDonald's going to be signed. And if you guys agree that Coulson's really stepped up, subscribe. We're trying to hit 49.2k by the end of the day. But Coulson, incroyable. Absolutely incredible. And, like, they put up 102 points. They scored 102 points against the Liberty. And I understand the Liberty's defense is significantly worse without John Quell and Leonie Fibish. I understand that. But, like, it's not like they're bad defenders. What is the most points the Liberty have conceded in a game this year? Was it against the Fever the last time? 88 or something? Oh, I can't even remember. But, like, they are literally out here, the New York Liberty. And they just conceded 102. They conceded 102 points. Like, this is like tippity top offense. Like, to put up 102 in a game against this team is just amazing. And this is what happens when Caitlin Clark is allowed to run the show. And not only running the show, when they play that style of basketball, nobody, absolutely nobody in the entire league can deal with this team they run. Nobody can. This is 102 points and they couldn't score. They were missing open layups. Kelsey Mitchell forgot that she was Kelsey Mitchell till the fourth quarter. It is... Someone say, who do I think is better IQ, Camilla or Boston? Camilla Cardoso doesn't know how to get herself free. She's 6'7". Obviously, Aaliyah. But, like, it is the system. Caitlin, the system is better than Caitlin, the player. Caitlin, the player, is unbelievable, by the way. I mean this when I say this. Caitlin, the player, is absolutely unbelievable. Caitlin, the system, is unguardable. Like, it is an unstoppable offense. And at least Stephanie White can see this game, what works and what doesn't. What works and what doesn't. It is a crazy, crazy, crazy good offense. Like, the Indiana Fever should be the most fun team to watch in basketball, and that was fun. Even when Caitlin Clark was stinking it up in the second half, that was fun. Because it is the 7 seconds or less Fever. This team is not equipped. I understand you brought in Natasha Howard, and at least you have somebody in those ugly games that might be able to, like, help you. You've got somebody that can help you out in the ugly games. However, like, it is, it's not needed. It is absolutely, like, not needed, because you need, people are saying the Fever need to have a B game. They need to do this in the playoffs. Hell no, they need to just have, their plan B needs to be plan A, but better. They're unlikely to win a championship this year. The best chance is by instilling their game on other people. When they use the speed they have, when they use the point guard they have. They were 30-16 in free throw attempts. They beat the Liberty and the refs. How impressive is that they beat the Liberty and the referees? Like, that is something that I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like, they beat the Liberty and the referees. It is just perfect. Absolutely perfect offense. And did any of you guys hear Caitlin Clark? Did any of you guys hear Caitlin Clark after the game? I'm going to see if I can get the clip. I'm going to see if I can get the clip right here. And this sums it all up. Sums it all up. Caitlin Clark, by the way, came out and just dominated. Caitlin Clark, LeBron James is out here saying the Caitlin Clark effect. Welcome back, you were missed. And Caitlin Clark comes out. There's no clip, but enough people have tweeted it. But Caitlin Clark, that's how the Fever are supposed to play basketball. That's how they're supposed to play basketball. I agree. I agree. You heard in the ESPN interview. I agree. And that sounds like that's obviously, look, I don't think it's a direct shot at the coach, but it's an indirect shot at their coach. It's an indirect shot at their coach. I think that's a, like, you know, let me do me. Because I mean this when I say this. They had a layup to go up 16 points. And they literally stopped, they stopped running. They started slowing it down. They tried to dribble out the clock, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. By the way, this was the second biggest. I think this is the second biggest win that they've had, or it was the biggest win they've had that wasn't against the Sky in 2 years. It is only the Sky that this team has been able to comfortably beat over the last 2 years. But you've now got Caitlin Clark saying this is how we're supposed to play. And I agree with that. I fully agree with that. The WNBA single game record is 9, held by Ryan Howard. Arike, by the way, Arike did it against the Fever. And the Fever still won. A lot of people were like, oh, Caitlin Clark scored those points against Arike. Or sorry, scored those points against the Wings. It doesn't count last year. And I'm like, man, Arike, they won the game and Arike set the all-time three-point record. It was against the Fever. And Caitlin still went and won that game. They literally beat the refs. They beat everyone. They beat the Liberty. They beat the refs. Again, not a full-strength Liberty. Not a full-strength Liberty. Like, we are absolutely not going to be out here, we're not going to be saying the Fever aren't going to be out here, or like the Fever aren't going to go and win. We're not going to say they're going to win because of that. We're not going to say the Fever are better than the Liberty because of that. But everything was exactly how it should be. Late on in the game, get Caitlin Clark the damn ball. When you are actually trying to dribble it out, get Caitlin the ball. She's able to attack inside. She did miss the layup, but Aaliyah's there on the follow-up because of all the pressure that comes down to her. And if you guys agree with all this, subscribe. We are trying to hit 49.2K by the end of the day. But all of this is how they're meant to play. They're meant to play fast. They're meant to make decisions. They're meant to think fast, not just run. Playing fast is not about is not about sprinting up and down. Playing fast is about a tempo. There's a difference between running up and down like headless chickens and playing at a tempo. You got to just have a tempo when you're playing a game. Like, I remember watching an entire clinic. Well, not even watching a clinic. I watched a clinic and then had a meeting with a guy who was part of the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns team. And that was the thing that he was always saying about Steve Nash. He was like, Steve Nash was one of the slowest point guards in the league, but the team played so fast because it was at a tempo. They were like, they were not the fastest team. They just played at a tempo. They played fast. They played with their heads up. They constantly moved forward. That was their whole thing, moving forward, going forward, going forward. They never walked the ball up the floor. Everything was at speed. Everything was about getting the ball from one side of the floor to the other and getting stuff in. And that is what the Fever need to do. And if anything, I think they slow it down a little bit too much into the pick and roll. I would love to see like the Indiana Fever play a bit faster. I think they can just play a little bit faster, even than today. They had 102, and I still think they can play faster. I still think there was a period in the game when they tried to slow the game down. I genuinely think that this team is so bad. They are so bad when they slow it down, that I don't care about trying to make the game a chess match. I don't care about trying to make a game a chess match. And I don't think Caitlin Clark does either. She's out here saying this is how the Fever are supposed to play basketball. I don't think she wants this game to be slow. The Indiana Fever, when they get a 20-point lead, should try to make it 30. Try to make it 40. Because that is how they're going to win games. This is a team that's going to give up big runs. This is a team, by the way, that when they slow things down, kind of suck. They kind of suck when they slow things down. We can be honest. They kind of suck. In a slow down offense, they kind of suck. However, when they speed it up, when they start playing at a tempo, they are unstoppable. Nobody can stop them. Nobody can stop them. And that is the thing. The only time 19 fast break points. By the way, they had 19 total fast break points in 5 games. And by the way, the way the WNBA have fast break points, it's weird. It's basically the only way you can get a fast break point is off a live ball turnover, essentially. So like the Liberty had way more, even though the Fever played faster, because the Liberty had a lot more. Liberty were giving up open, like the Fever were giving up open layups, especially in that first half. But it doesn't really matter. Like, the problem is that coaches think control equals slow. Control equals playing at the tempo you want. And by the way, you can give up, if you play at a fast tempo, you're going to give up fast break points. They forced the Liberty to play their game, and they did it better than them. That was what it was. The best way the Liberty can beat the Fever is by in a grinded out game. And they didn't. The Indiana Fever forced the Liberty to play their style. And yes, the Liberty got success out of it. The Liberty had a lot of success playing the Indiana Fever style of basketball. Do you want to know what the difference is? Is that if the Indiana Fever can force a team to play that style of ball, they're going to win most of the time. And Caitlin Clark knows that. She absolutely knows that. If you can instill your game on the other team, you're going to concede more fast break points. You can't not do it. Like, you cannot simultaneously push the tempo, control the pace, make it a fast-paced game, and concede very few points, and have a high-ranked defense. You can't do that. I don't give a damn if the Fever have the worst defense in WNBA. As long as I don't care if the Indiana Fever end up, like, having, if they win every game 103-102, I don't care if they have the worst defensive rating in WNBA history, as long as they win every game by a point. If they can win, they are going to win more games by pushing the pace than they are grinding it out. Just because their coach might look at defensive ratings and want to bring them down, that is not Fever basketball. That is not how you have success with Caitlin Clark. That is not how you do it. And if you want to play this slow down ball, go and trade Caitlin Clark for a king's ransom. Go and trade Caitlin Clark. Go to Dallas. If you don't want to use Caitlin Clark how Caitlin Clark is used, go to Dallas, go to Dallas and go, yo, give me Paige Bueckers, give me Louisa Geisel-Soder, and give me your first round pick this year. And you can get Caitlin Clark. If you don't want to do that, go do that. Get a king's ransom for her. But you should want to do that because she is going to maybe not win you a championship this year. She is going to give you a championship soon. She will get you a championship soon. And not only that, she will get you a championship soon while increasing the value of your franchise by literal billions. Billions with an S by the end of her career. Trust me on that one. So yeah, that is the video. I'll see you guys. So yeah, lads, we're ending the stream right there. Thank you guys